Good evening. We're Gavin with Yab, and just like to say to you guys, Happy New Year, 2021, and hopefully it'll be a good one for us. But the main thing is, ding dong, the witch is dead. He's out of here. Trump is gone, and we got Biden and Kamala Harris. They starting off the 2021 season, the 2021 year, and hopefully everything will be the way it's supposed to be. And what I like about them, Rich, is they're talking about unity,
Yes.
and that's what everybody needs. That's what we need to heal,
Yes.
in this country today. And I just like what they're saying right now. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm excited, very hopeful, anxious about to see what's going to, become of it. I think that a lot of the Republicans are glad he's gone. They had to deal with him. He was a bully. He was an arm twister. And they had to roll with what he said. That's not saying they're not accountable because they still made those decisions. But, with him out of there, I think that some healing will take place. I think that, he was always talking about make America great again. I think now that he's out, it's going to become great again.
Oh, of course, course, and that's what we were looking for. And as far as this divisiveness, we need to definitely stay away from that because dividing is not working these days, and we all showed it. We all saw it.
Yes.
Now, as far as Trump's concerned, to me, very disrespectful. He didn't shake the man's hand. He wasn't even there for the inauguration. And he just left like, I'm out. I have nothing to do with nothing. And that's what I call unsportsmanlike conduct. You don't do stuff like that. That's a coward.
Yeah.
That's a person that's saying I lost, and I can't take defeat.
Yeah.
And that's something that really looked bad on him, even though he was already looking bad. But he really that took the cake with that situation there.
He went out just like he came in. He went out, like you said, like a child.
Mm-hmm.
Took his toys and went home.
Yep.
If I can't lead it, I'm not playing. I'm not going to cooperate. And we this year, I know we haven't gotten a chance to really sit down. I miss being behind this mic, but a lot of things have already happened.
Yes.
And the biggest thing that really got to me was when they stormed the Capitol.
Oh man, yeah. That was crazy.
And he was behind that. He was pushing them, and that showed me a lot about the country that we do need to heal. So I'm glad that Biden and Harris are talking about healing and restoration, because when you witness what we saw on TV, and that just really did something to me, man.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
And that's your hometown.
Exactly. I was especially pissed off about that, because that's something you don't do. You don't do nothing. You don't do nothing to like that nowhere. Now that's let alone the Capitol.
Yeah.
And it was ugly. It was ugly. It was unpatriotic.
Yes.
And people were just storming up in there like it's gangbusters.
Yeah.
They basically was what I call breaking and entry. They were committing a crime.
Yes.
It's one thing to protest and protest peacefully,
right.
But once you do what they were doing, they pretty much cross the line.
Yes.
So now it becomes a crime. You on federal soil, and you need to be prosecuted.
Yeah. And they're going after him. That's the thing that I was really excited to see and glad to hear, was that they're going after him. Yeah. They're going after him heavy. And then what you find out is that the people in your neighborhood, because they got one lady, I think she's from Natick, which is not too far from here, and another one in New Hampshire, and God knows how many more they're going to find out where they're located. But that just tells you that there's people all over that feel like he feels.
Yeah, and it's sad because, and then for them to come to the nation's capital and not even try to hide it.
Right.
So when they get caught, how they gonna what they gonna say?
Right.
It was them. We saw you didn't have no mask on.
Right.
Now you're not gonna have a job.
Yep.
Because what you did was wrong.
Yeah.
And once again, I said it becomes more than freedom of speech or a protest when you start breaking things. So they are part of it too. So regardless if they came in because a lot of people, like my old motto is, man, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Yes.
And if people don't have no good substance, they'll just take anybody and just ride off with it.
Yeah.
And it's not right. It's not right at all.
It's not. But we got a new beginning, and I'm really hopeful, And another thing that's going on is the vaccinations. And I understood you took your first or your second dose.
Yeah, I just finished my second dose the other day.
You want to give us an update, or?
I sure will. I took my second shot, and it's been like 3 days now. But the first day I took it, that morning I took it and I went home. My arm was a little sore.
Okay.
But 12 hours later, I was really feeling some type of, not allergic reaction, but it was a reaction as far as, I was a little sick, but it wasn't bad. I had chills, cold chills, and my body was aching a little.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But once that happened, that was like a 24-hour thing. I came home, went to sleep, I took some ibuprofen, and it went away, so I'm fine.
Awesome.
And that's what they said. They said the second shot, you'll have some type of cold chills and stuff like that.
Okay.
But other than that, you go home and go to sleep and wake up and you'll be fine. So,
And so
I'm doing good.
yeah, and you're glad that you took it?
Yeah, I'm glad I took it. And
You recommend it, or?
I do. I recommend it because, it's just one step for us to get immune to this thing and get a hold of this coronavirus and bat it down, because that's the only way we're going to be able to win and to fight it, is to get everybody vaccinated. Now, everybody don't want to think so or don't want to take it because of this or because of that, but I mean, I think it's worth the what you call the setback that you get, because they're not that bad. They're minor setbacks, and then you can still live a normal life. But we have to be able to get vaccinated.
Yes.
That's the first step, and that's what actually that's what Biden was saying.
Yes.
That's the first step: get everybody vaccinated, get all the elderly people vaccinated, and try to combat it the best we can.
Awesome. I'm glad. I was a little apprehensive, but hearing you talk about so positively, I'm thinking that maybe I will get mine.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I
glad.
think it'll be good for you, Rich.
Okay.
Because often I'm not a doctor, but I'm just telling you how I felt.
Yeah.
And like I said, that second shot was probably worse than the first one, but it was like I had a small cold.
Right.
But once I went to sleep and woke up, took some ibuprofen before I went to sleep, and I was good.
Right.
So I think you can get over that.
Yeah, man. I'm glad. So what else has been happening, man? We haven't been together for a while.
Yeah. We just been, I was trying to get everything together and get back into it, because it was 2021, and I've been looking at, as far as sports, my Redskins, my Washington football team, they won the division for 2020, so I'm happy about that. A lot of people didn't give us credit.
That's right.
So we went from 3-13 to 7-9. That might not sound, spectacular, but we won the division, so I'm happy about that. I'm wearing my new Redskin, my Washington football team hat.
Yeah, I know that name. I still say it.
Yeah, I can't stop saying it. And hopefully the next time we do a podcast, we'll have it a video on it.
Yes.
I had to get it formatted and stuff like that. So for right now, we'll do our audio segment. And they're doing good. So now the season's over. They had a chance to play a wild card game. They lost to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
And that's cool. That's cool. But we're going to come back strong.
Yeah.
We're going to come back strong.
Yeah, I was impressed with them, man. I was impressed with Alex Smith. I was impressed with his fill-in.
Yeah.
And, I just think the team's going in the right direction. The coach is a solid guy, and he, he's no nonsense, So
exactly.
People don't want to be there, or people don't want to do right when they're there. He's getting them out of there.
You're right, and that's what I like. He wants people that love football.
Yes.
Not just football players. He wants somebody that love football.
Right.
And once he get those core people in place, we can go further than where we went.
Right.
So I think we'll be all right.
Yeah. I mean, people got to be committed, man. It's just like in any profession. You got to practice the same social distancing, the same requirements that go to you and I, they go to professional athletes, and you're seeing, teams canceling games and, people being fined and everything because,
That's true.
this disease is no respect of person. This COVID disease can hit anybody.
Oh, yeah.
And it can wipe out a team, it can wipe out a family,
Mm-hmm.
it can wipe out a city,
Yep.
So You know, you got me on the pro-vaccine bandwagon, brother. So I guess I'm going to sign up and get mine.
Yeah, and a lot of my family, they've been asking me, how you feel, this and that and other. So they pretty much monitoring me.
Yeah.
So that's fine. You know, they want to do it, they want to do it. It's not, and that's on them. But just letting you guys know out here now that I took the Pfizer, and with the Pfizer you got just 2 shots.
Yes.
So after the second shot, like I said, you might have the cold chills and stuff like that just for a while, and but don't panic. You know, just relax with it. Hopefully, you take it that day. You don't have to work the next day, and you'll be fine.
Right. And you know, I want to talk just before we wrap up, or I wanted to talk about the inauguration and your thoughts, and we talked about Trump being out, we talked about a new administration, but we never really talked significantly about Kamala Harris and how proud we are to have her in office.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely proud, man, because for number one, she made history.
Yes.
The first female, vice president.
Yeah.
Not only that, the first black and Asian, right?
Mm-hmm.
American, and she definitely made history, and she's a smart lady too.
Yes.
She went to Harvard,
Mm-hmm.
and they showed today all her friends from her sororities and stuff like that. They talk good about her,
Yes.
and they said she was really smart,
Yeah.
and things like that. And she's definitely, the country. She's definitely prepared for the country. That's what's going on. They said she is definitely in the right position because of her the way she is, the way her character is, and stuff
Yes.
like that, and she's definitely in a good position for this.
Yeah.
They said she's made for this.
Yeah, I mean, they
So-
put her through the ringer. I had my, questions about it too, but
Yeah,
she
man.
she stood tall, man. I'm
Yeah.
proud and I'm happy. This was a great day. Did you watch any of it on TV?
Yeah, I watched some of it, and watched a little bit of it. And I went to sleep, but
Yeah.
I had to go to sleep. But and then I got up, and they still playing it over and over again.
Yeah.
And it was pretty cool. It was
Yeah.
pretty cool, and just the way I like seeing people, saying, okay, now we finally getting back to healing again.
Yes, yeah,
There was a lot of good people talking. The young lady that had a good speech and a good poem.
Yeah.
She's a Harvard graduate.
Mm-hmm.
And young black young lady, and she really did good with her poem and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I heard.
And I was definitely impressed with her. Definitely
Nice.
impressed.
Awesome, man.
So how you been?
I've
Been
been
good.
great, man, and I just like I said, I'm looking forward to what's coming this year, man. I think this is gonna be a great year.
I think so too.
And,
I think
and
so
that's
too.
what I'm speaking. Speaking that into the atmosphere.
Of course.
You know?
And
Yes.
then one other thing, he already he's redoing some of the restrictions that Trump put down. He's
Yeah.
got 17 on the board now, but he did the first 3 actually in front of our faces on TV, and one of them was, I think, was trying to get the immigration package back together with the
Okay.
kids and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and another one was about the whole coronavirus thing. And letting people back in the border again, like the
Okay.
Muslims.
Yeah, yes.
Because Trump had them, stopped them coming over.
Yes.
So he just reversed everything, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, man.
Yes.
Well, you got anything else?
I'm good, brother.
Yeah, this was like a short segment, but we're gonna give it to you guys straight. This is 2021, and there's more things to come with us. And once again, this is our Uncle Yab, and they gabbing with Yab, and me and my buddy Rich. Talk to you guys later. Good night.
Good night.